Welcome back to our channel, everybody. Today I'm going to show you my take on the whisper method that was made popular by Wendy with the GypsySoulTribe. To start off, I use an ultrafine glitter that very closely resembles the base color of the cup that I have pre-painted. Just add it directly to my epoxy. You're going to apply that all over like normal. Once you have the epoxy on, you're going to heat it up slightly just to get it ready for your next steps. We'll be using a combination of alcohol inks and mica powders mixed in with the epoxy as well to drizzle on top. Our first step is to take plain black alcohol ink and you will apply it at an angle as the cup turns around, which you'll see here momentarily. You'll want to make sure that you have a fairly wide band that goes around the entire cup. Once you're satisfied with the application of your black alcohol ink, you're going to take the darkest of the mica powders mixed in with your epoxy and somewhat outline where you have previously dripped the alcohol inks. I am using Rolio mica powders here, and this color is Bleu de France. If you would like to use a color that more closely resembles your cup, do that. Otherwise, I've also previously used a black or a slate gray to outline the black alcohol ink. Here we're going to go in with our second mica powder mixed with the epoxy, and this is Burgundy, also from Rolio. You're just going to want to kind of drizzle that in. There's no rhyme or reason to the patterns of any of these additional colors. The next one is a golden yellow mica powder mixed in with the epoxy. Also going to just drizzle that sporadically. Don't forget about the bottom of the cup. And this is where the fun part starts. So you're going to grab your heat gun, start to manipulate the micas and the ink that you just applied to get them going in different directions. I like to take it off the turner at this point in time so I can hold it upside down, right side up, different angles to manipulate it to my liking. Here you'll see some of that blue base will start to peek through, hence the name whisper method. We just want the colors wisping over the top of our base coat. This next step I'm going to drizzle in is a little bit of Scarlet alcohol ink mixed with PoxyWaves by Tumblerpoxy. PoxyWaves, I cannot rant and rave about enough. It gives you those perfect beachy, like white cap explosions. It's great, obviously, for beach cups, but also in here where we want it to just give it a little extra whimsical feel. If you see there's a certain area that's got too much or it's not drizzling the way you want, do not hesitate to literally just wipe it off. We can go back in and adjust it later, or take some of that blue outline to recap that side where I just scraped off that I wasn't pleased with the look. And here it is spinning after I've finished heating it and getting it the directions that I want it to go. From here, depending on how fine of a glitter you've used in your base coat, you can go ahead and apply your decals directly to it, which we're going to start here. Just weed as normal. You may need to apply another coat of epoxy on top of it if your glitter was too thick to start with. I've had a lot of individuals ask me about how I use masking tape to apply decals. Typically I'll stick with 2, no more than 3 pieces. And this is, I believe, 1.5 inch wide masking tape. I'll do one across the top, one across the bottom. And if I've got smaller pieces to take into consideration, then I'll do one across the middle as well. I'm going to apply the decal here once I get it lined the way I want it to be. And start pressing from the top middle and go straight down. Now you'll see here that there's lots of curves on a wine cup, and the graphics I am going to have to slightly manipulate. So with the bottom word zones, I'm going to leave the curly cues to press until the end. By using the masking tape to apply your graphics, it really allows you to work with them and make sure that each individual piece is laid down, as opposed to using a transfer tape where everything is on a flat sheet of plastic and there's really not a whole lot of manipulation with it unless you're applying it to a straight or flat surface. And here is our finished look. You can see those little wispy designs, how the colors blended together. Great things never come from comfort zones. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Also, tell me what you want to see next. We operate almost 100% solely on what other makers want to see created. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.